This week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
This is Quincy's first deer camp. First time hunting Illinois, regular firearms.
So it's December 12th, 2020, Saturday. It's the opening day of second season in Iowa.
Love it. Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas 2020. Well, this never gets old.
This week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born, it's a daddy-daughter hunt as Brick Steward takes his daughter Quincy out for her very first deer camp experience in Illinois.
Let's have fun.
Then we'll head over to Iowa as Dave Kramer takes his daughter Dru out on a quest to end her multiple season-long drought on a great buck with her Winchester 350 Legend.
Nothing better than spending time in the blind with the kids.
To close things out, we'll tag along with Dave as he hopes to grab himself an early Christmas present in Iowa with his Traditions muzzleloader.
That's the deer we came in here after.
So let's get this party started in the land of Lincoln with Brick and Quincy Steward.
Quincy's up to bat. I had a pretty good morning. Saw a spike, a few little button bugs, a bunch of turkeys. We just left everything in the bowl, went to eat lunch, and headed back in tonight. Same spot, great access. First deer season with a gun. Obviously, she's done it with a crossbow. She's never got to experience Illinois firearm season like she is this year. Gun.
Can't go hunting without the gun.
All right, here we go. Open day of firearm season. This is Quincy's first deer camp. First time hunting Illinois, regular firearms. We got a new Traditions Vortex Striker fire, and we are ready to use it.
There's already deer in the field.
Yeah, we've got, if you can see them,
I got him
somewhere up
like
here.
a spike. Like a tiny
Yeah, right
spike.
there.
Doe, baby.
We've got a spike and a couple does out there. I think one of them might be a button buck. So, let's have fun. No, I cannot call him in.
He just looks like a little dude.
The deer, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just had a nice deer coming back, but he broke all his tines off. Starting to get good now. Get you. Good. Nice. Okay, don't forget to take the safety off and get a chance. Leave the safety on. Okay, quit. Stop. Let me do it. There. Just don't touch it again, okay? Dang it. I didn't ever expect them to do that. Okay, let's go back.
Please go down.
Right
Please
there.
go down. Please go down.
He's still there. He's still right there. All right. So what happened was, Quincy shot this deer as it was coming right in front of us. I haven't looked at the footage yet to see what happened, but I'm assuming she hit it back, and he's about 40 or 45 yards up there behind a bunch of stuff in his past legal shooting right now. So we're just gonna kind of let him have some time. He's not moving. He's been there for 5 or 10 minutes and will not move. So I'm gonna back up, regroup, try to get out of here. Again, access is key when it comes to all this. We'll get out of here, let him have some time, and see what's up. All right, so we've regrouped. We've used the loophole LTO thermal tracker, and we see a spot up here, so we're pretty sure that it's Quincy's deer. How cool is that, guys?
Cool.
Huh? Huh? He's right there. He did drive down the hill. Go get him. Let's pick him up. Pick his head up.
Oh, he's heavy.
Is he heavy?
Yeah.
He's stiff. He's been dead for a little bit, huh? Huh? Oh, he's nice, girl.
All right, so this has been a wild night so far. Quincy shot her first deer tonight with any kind of firearms here at our farm, Three Hills Farm. First time firearm hunting, experiencing deer camp, and it's been kind of a whirlwind. She made a shot on the deer. We thought, or I thought, might have been back a little bit. As the hunt unfolded, after she shot, he ran up the hill, and he stopped for how long?
5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes. He kind of sat there in the same spot, and as light faded, sat there again for another, what, 5 or 10 minutes, yeah. And then what do we hear?
Crash, roll, 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 crash.
Yeah, we heard the sound I think every hunter wants to hear. We heard a crash and some rolling, some thrashing. I said, well, let's go back. Let's get the thermal tracker, the loophole LTO. Let's check him and see what's up. We snuck right in here at the very base of the food plot, looked up there, and here he is. So, what do you think? You like firearm season? Are you a gun hunter now too? Awesome. Well, kiddo, I love you. Thanks for taking me hunting. And this is your biggest buck to date, right? Awesome. So, traditions did its job. Good job, kiddo. Way to stay calm under pressure. Now, you know what you have to do? Before we move this deer at all, you gotta put your tag on him, girl.
You are Legal Beagle. Awesome, girl.
Natural Barn is brought to you by Analogics Outdoors, Scent Crusher, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Reconyx Game Cameras, Tracker Off-Road, Leupold Optics, Cold Steel, Mossio Camouflage, DeerCast, Matthews Archery, and presented by Winchester Ammunition. Rick Stewart's hard work on his Three Hills farm in Illinois is really starting to pay off. Quincy notched her first buck with a firearm, and Brick couldn't be any happier.
Oh, he's nice, girl.
Now let's head north to Iowa and meet up with another promising hunter, Dru Kramer. She's got that Winchester 350 Legend in hand. Her dad, longtime Drury team member, Dave Kramer, showing her the ropes. And with that combo, the future is certainly bright for Drury.
From Legend 350.
Legend 350.
Yes. Okay.
Then, not to be outdone, we'll fast forward to Christmas Day as Dave's gonna grab his Traditions muzzleloader after a morning of opening up gifts.
My kids got up early this morning. We opened presents, and I jumped in the truck, and I'm headed south.
He's gonna head out to some cut corn, and he's hoping Christmas isn't over yet. Hopefully Santa has one last gift, an Iowa Bruiser walking in front of Dave.
Well, I just finished off an Iowa archery season with some success this last week. So there's 1 week left here, and shotgun starts next weekend. It just so happens I've got another one of my kids that still thinks it's cool to go hunting with dad. So Dru, she's a senior this year in high school, and she's been able to herself shoot a couple of pretty good deer. So we're gonna go shoot the gun this morning, Legend 350, a Winchester, and make sure that it's still on target, and then go out and get some corn mowed down here today yet. Next weekend, shotgun season. These 350s are perfect for anything. Iowa just started allowing them a few years ago, inline. They're a straight wall cartridge, I guess what they call them. No recoil whatsoever, so they're really good for kids and women, and they're accurate and they're deadly. So
That's yours.
these are both your shots right here. They're touching almost. We'll shoot one more. You can shoot one more. I think we got one more bullet in the chain in the magazine.
So it's December 12th, 2020, Saturday. It's the opening day of second season in Iowa. And Dad and I are gonna head down to the new lease that did you just buy it this year?
We're gonna buy it.
We're leasing it this year.
With Caitlin Lands.
Yes, because the wind isn't right to hunt tonight. We just got a bunch of snow. We want to show them. So hopefully it'll be good weather to see. We have our eyes on a few deer down there.
The pictures have been coming in of two big bucks. We had a 10 pointer we got down there. We've actually got a drop tine on one side. And then we have a big 9 pointer that showed up here in the last week and a half. So if either of those deer, maybe both will come in. But Drew's got the tag. We got the Legend 350 Winchester. Thing is dialed in, so we're gonna get on the road, take our time getting there. Well, we just pulled into the lease here. It's not nearly as much snow as we've got back home, but it's enough, I think, to bring these deer in. It's coming down pretty good again here now. We had 2 minutes of light left, and I just didn't want to be that one, and it was just low enough light. The camera wasn't great, so we held off on him. We're gonna put stuff away, sneak out of here. We may be back here tomorrow, but I don't think the wind's gonna work for us. Drew and I had a fantastic night in the blind last night on our Southern Iowa lease. We saw 2 shooters. Just one didn't quite present enough body to give us the shot, and the other one just showed up too late. We're leaving those deer rest for the rest of this week. Yep. For tonight, I'm almost giddy with excitement because we're going in to one of my food plots. We know we've got one shooter for sure, and we call him Fernando. He's a 5-year-old deer. You wouldn't know it by looking at his rack. We just need him to show up early enough to give Drew a shot. Now, we've got a bunch of other deer, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna call her off of. I'm excited. It's 11:30. We're jumping in the blind already, so we're gonna see a lot of deer. What's the weapon of choice?
Winchester rifle.
The Legend 350.
Yeah, Legend 350.
Yes, okay.
We were too late. There were 2 little does out in the field. We managed to not spook them. So that's a good sign. Hopefully they did run back in the timber eventually, but hopefully they didn't clear it out.
been here most of this year. Might be a good one to shoot. Let's see what he does when he comes in here. Yeah, I think he's gonna come. Got a feeling he's gonna pop up right here. Oh, he's taking his time coming up here.
Sure is.
Boy, he looks nice. He's gonna be a slammer next year. I think he's 4. Okay, the other one's coming behind him. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, he looks good there. You know what you want to do as far as shooting him, right? We just want to, right on the shoulder, just squeeze the shot, okay? Or you can range him if you want to. Just watch these toes in front of you, okay? If you need to move it over.
Yeah.
Watch this toe down in front of you. Okay, here he comes. And he's broadside right there. Oh,
But I didn't say the other.
yeah, go ahead. Just don't touch the trigger. Just let him turn. His toe is looking to him. She's looking right at us. Oh, that is cool. Are you on him?
He's too close.
No, he's not too close. Okay, he's going away. No. Let that toe clear. Get on, practice, get on him. Get right there. You can kill him right there if you want to. Just squeeze that trigger right behind the leg. Wait till he stops. Want me to stop him?
No.
He's too hard right now. Let him turn. You tell me. You tell me before you shoot, okay?
I need to readjust.
No, we're okay. Put it right there behind that. Behind. No. No, no, no. He's too hard yet. Okay. Yep, you go ahead. Squeeze the squeeze the shoot. Oh, you smoked him. You smoked him, Drew.
Get on, baby.
You smoked him. You absolutely
Are you
crushed him.
sure?
Yeah, you mule kicked.
Okay.
Big time. You just crushed him. You just absolutely crushed him. That is awesome. That's a great 4-year-old deer. That's a good one to shoot. You're happy. You're happy with anything. Yeah. Did you see how he mule kicked?
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Let's let these deer get out of here. Okay? And now we're gonna pack some stuff up. Awesome. Good job. Good job, sis. Love you.
Let me do that.
That's awesome. Nothing better than spending time in the blind with the kids, so love it. Yeah.
Let's get on the four-wheeler. No, you're gonna have to carry the camera while we drive back here. We're gonna bump these deer off. We think he's laying right in the bottom. We'll drive up into the plot, check the blood, but we'll probably just go around the bottom. If he's laying there, we're just gonna load him up and get out, but we gotta get the tag on him first and foremost.
Yep.
So, okay.
Wait, Dad, what's that? Up there.
There he is. green. Good job, Seth. Now he's got that. He's got a little brown.
Yeah, a little bit. Nice little 7-pointer. It's December 13th, 2020. It's the second day of second season here in Iowa. Dad and I came out yesterday, not here. We went down to the lease down south. It was a pretty eventful night. We saw a lot of deer, and we saw the 9-pointer and the 10-pointer. It was just too late. They came in just at dark, the end of legal light, so we decided to save them. So we came out today around noonish, got settled in the blind, saw a lot of deer right away, a lot of does. There were even some turkeys out, and we knew we wanted to see Fernando or one of these 7-pointers. We didn't see Fernando, but we saw a 7-pointer back in the bean plot, and then this one headed down towards us. He made his way up into the corn. Took a while for me to get a good look at him. Eventually he turned. We took our time, made sure we could get a good shot, and we were able to do that. Haven't shot a deer in 4 years, so I'll take this one.
I would too. Well, Merry Christmas. My kids got up early this morning. We opened presents and I jumped in the truck and I'm headed south to our lease in Albia. Kalen Lenz is gonna meet me there, and he should actually be sitting in here waiting for me, parked and ready to get dressed and jump in the blind. His wind right now is okay. It's west, maybe a little bit of north to it, but it's supposed to go southwest by dark, and that's not gonna be great. This is a huge bedding area in front of us, just thicker than blazes. You can't even walk through it, which is why the deer like it. We haven't hardly hunted this. It's a 425-acre piece we've got down southern line. Kalen Lenz and I just leased it this year. Kalen got me in on it with him, and it's just exactly what we needed. He killed a giant down here. We called him Showtime back in October. We've been getting picture after picture after picture of a lot of 3-year-olds and a couple of big mature bucks where Dru and I hunted a week and a half ago and encountered both of those deer. Should be a fun night. Bat. Smoked him. Smoked him. Oh, I scoped myself big time. Right in the nose. Yeah. Crazy. I wanted to bow kill him so bad. He just was getting nervous there. Whack. Right in the old nose.
Oh, jeez.
That's the deer we came in here after. Big old giant 9-pointer. I don't know what he'll score. He's obviously mature. The old traditions did the job. It was 25, 30 yards. I wanted to bow kill him, but I had the bow in hand 2 different times and I just finally put it down. He was quartered too hard. Yeah, big old buck. I can't wait to go get our hands on him. We've got pretty good blood. I don't know. Let's ease up to the fence and see what he's down. I was getting worried. You know, muzzleloaders don't leave a lot of blood. I just peeked out and saw antler. Didn't make it to the timber. Yes. It wasn't so bad.
Oh, I didn't realize he had that inside tine.
No, yeah, thought I saw that in the pictures, but it's almost like a G2 that grew a little closer there. Yeah. Look at that side, beautiful buck. Well, here he is, my Christmas buck 2020. Big, beautiful 10-pointer down in southern Iowa. Kayla and I got in here bright and early, just shortly after noon today, knowing that there was going to be a bunch of deer feeding on this corn and hoping that this buck would make an appearance again today, and just so happens he did. I had a hard time deciding whether I was going to shoot him with the Matthews or the Traditions, but he got nervous. I don't know if we spooked a doe or what, and it looked like he was going to go, so I just decided to get the striker fire out and make the shot. 30 yards. It looked like it was back just a little bit, but he didn't make it 75 yards. So this is the result. Big old beautiful Iowa 10-pointer.
Next week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born, we'll be closing out another great season by traveling to the great states of Missouri and Iowa as DoD team members Forrest Bonin, Harry Batten, and Wade Robinson all put their Traditions muzzleloaders to good use on some great mature whitetails.
Oh yeah, man. Holy cow, he's a giant.
It's a jam-packed episode, so be sure to tune in right here next week on DoD TV.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Sportsman's Channel, your home for everything red, wild, and blue.